Summer is here. I told you I've got a holiday booked. I am on holiday clothes mode. Join me if you're looking for some summer holiday clothes too, or just something to put on during this heat wave. So I've got a haul for you today from Matalan. I love Matalan. I've got some fantastic pieces that I wear all the time. So let's hope that this haul is just as successful. 3 dresses, 1 shorts, 1 vest top, 1 top and a tankini set. Although, spoiler alert, you will not be seeing me in it. The internet is not ready for me in this tankini set. And another spoiler alert, I've actually tried the briefs on, and my word, are they high cut. And when you've got a big belly, that is not a good look. So I just wanted to show you because I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I wish they did a swim dress or even a swimming costume in this design because I absolutely love it. And they also had several dresses to match as well as a beach cover up. But I'm spoiling you because I'm not actually going to show you this on. But just in case you want to know, the tankini top was £12.50 and the big tankini bottoms were £9. Not for me, I'm afraid, so we'll be getting returned. Hopefully this will be more of a success. I am a UK size 22 and I'm 5'4" tall. People find that useful because then they can relate to different lengths or different sizes. I am the classic I never know if I'm pear or apple because I carry all my weight across the tummy. I haven't got particularly big bottom or legs. And I'm small shouldered up here. So in my mind, I am more of a pear, but of course, I've still got weight here. So I'm a fruit salad. That's what I'm going to say. I am a fruit salad. This dress in a size 22, but it was £32. It's a little bit on the pricier side, isn't it? Although it is a beautiful cotton, very, very sort of lightweight. Although combined with all these different features, it's actually quite a heavyweight dress because it is also lined. This top layer is quite a fine cotton, so they've covered up your modesty by lining it. It's got elasticated frill shoulders and then different lines of gathering. It's not shirred, but it's different lines of sort of elastic shirred into there. Again, elastic waist comes down to 2 frills. But what is coming over slightly pinkier? This is a lilac. And I think it's absolutely stunning. Just not sure it's going to be worth £32 though. A little bit more affordable at 26 is this sort of rayon. It's definitely a viscose material. Yeah, viscose nylon material. Although it's got sort of like a shiny glaze to it and a slight texture. Apart from the fact that it's come rather creased up. I like big sleeves, especially when they got this elastic around the bottom because it just makes it puff out. V-neck should be flattering. It's got some ruching here, slight stretch to it, not a great deal. And then it is quite a plain dress. Got this little cord here that is on belt loops. So it's actually quite a sort of plain dress. Not shirt style, obviously, because there's no buttons down the front, but that sort of look. There are pockets as well, which is rather nice. And I'm looking at it, it seems to sort of come out and then go back in. So that's obviously where they've tried to do the shaping. So you don't end up with gazillions bit of skirt around the bottom. Oh, I was obsessed with green, wasn't I? And this is a beautiful sage green with that sort of like light relief of that white, off-white colour, sort of reminiscent of a zebra, I would have said. So that is rather nice. Did I say £26? Excited to try that one on too. The third dress, though, probably you might be a bit surprised to see that this is a dress. It's certainly going to be a short dress. I am loving the monochrome look. I just think it's so stylish and it's just so easy to dress up with some big gold jewellery, a straw bag. Certainly expect me to wear this when I'm on my holiday. £40 as well. What a bargain. It is basically just little shoulders elasticated across the top and then just goes down into this full sort of tunic. It is going to make a fabulous cover up around the beach or around the pool. Maybe if you just want to go to the buffet. But if it's really hot, maybe you could wear this in the evening too. I'll just have to check out the length. I'm 5'4" tall, of course, so I usually get away with these shorter dresses hitting me by the knee. Loving this one too. In fact, I loved the print so much, I couldn't resist picking up this pair of shorts in the same print. I think that is just so flattering, and those lines should hopefully take the eye down and distract from being a cross. A size 22 again, £11. What an absolute bargain. There is elastication to the front. Oh, and the back. I was mistaken there. So it's elasticated waistband all the way around. And hopefully, I can't stand, tight shorts. These are lightweight and hopefully a little bit sort of flippy, just to cover up the top thigh and hopefully down to the knee without looking like you're wearing Grandad's old army shorts. So loving that print. I mentioned how easy this monochrome look is to accessorize up, so I picked up this very plain vest top in this black, really nice dark actually fabric. Sometimes a black can look a little bit washed out, and I picked it up in a size 24. You know I like my t-shirts just a little bit baggier because of my back, and it was only £5. It's actually a very long line t-shirt, I've noticed. I would probably tuck it in unless those shorts are quite tight, in which case I'll appreciate the length. But it does make it versatile. Maybe you want to keep it tucked in with something, or maybe you can have it out. And it's got quite wide straps here, so hopefully my bra straps won't show. And last but not least is this little off-the-shoulder top. This sort of print of seashells and the blue and white is so in for the summer. This would be the ideal holiday top because of it, wouldn't it? Although I do think, well, will I get much wear out of it other than on holiday? I have to see how comfortable it is. Get a couple of day trips into the seaside maybe. Picked it up in a size 22 for £12.50. It is quite a boxy shape and quite short as well. We'll have to see how that one works. So I'm going to try everything on now. Stick around and see what you think about everything. I hope you are enjoying my content. Why don't you subscribe? The button's right there. That helps you out because you will be able to come back and see more of me. Ah, dear. Oh dear. I was looking forward to this dress because I love the colour and I thought the frills are going to be very flattering, and I can't quite put my finger on what's wrong, but I think it's here. I think it's giving me a very straight across look. It's not emphasising too much. This line here is quite hitting me in a nice place because it's higher than my waist and it's narrower than my waist, so I can appreciate that, but I think it's just got a little bit too much going on here with all of these frills. It does square me off because I often complain that I've got round shoulders, but oh, wasn't it a fuff trying to get it to stand up and stay flat. It's nice. The dress continues underneath, so you haven't got any exposure here, although it is clinging to these bits that I don't like very much. The back looks very nice in this sort of square neckline as well. That elastication there is not too tight, it's not too loose, it's sitting nicely. It's all these frills. Can you imagine ironing this dress? And just the way that this just booshes out, it doesn't work. The skirt is lovely though, and the length is lovely. It's just typical, isn't it? I get a dress with the right length and then something else is wrong. Feels like it's crying out for pockets. For £32, can you please put a pocket in? That might be quite nice. And it does feel warm because of this double layer of cotton, although it should be breathable. Lovely tears on the bottom. Just doesn't hit the mark for me, I'm afraid. No, this one will be getting returned. A perfect fit. Cannot complain about Matalan sizing at all. I am a size 22 and this is a size 22. So often when something doesn't fit me, you suggest I should size up. Maybe it is different across different brands, but as a generalisation, I consider myself a size 22. And this is a really good fit. But you know there's going to be a but coming. I just don't feel it's like a really nice summer dress, if you know what I mean. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, the style is nice and I think the colour's nice, but I don't know, all put together I just feel a little bit frumpy and like I should be off to the office rather than off for drinks with the girls or going to enjoy a barbecue or some other social occasions. I just feel it's quite a muted, down sort of graded style. Maybe it's because there isn't any shaping to it, and you can see I've got loads and loads of room, which makes it very nice, light and airy, but then it doesn't actually sort of have any extra elements to it. The tie is nice, it does bow up very nicely, maybe a different belt. I'm not a big fan of putting belts on. I find it just emphasises, your eye is just drawn to here. I prefer the neutral sort of sash that they provide, although sometimes it's quite insipid and boring, isn't it? Rather than suddenly a band that cuts me in two. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Maybe you often wear belts and you sort of praise them. The pockets are lovely. I mean, that is a nice feature. The back, totally plain. The one saving grace, I think, are the sleeves. I love the sleeves. They're not too tight at all. That elastic is the perfect size. And I love this style when it sort of balloons out and it just hides the bingo wings and just sort of broadens me out a little bit more. The V-neck flattering, just that little bit of ruching there. But I don't think it's enough to save the dress, which unfortunately I just think is a little bit boring. And I've got lots of boring in my wardrobe. I want something that's going to stand out and I'm going to be excited to wear. And I don't feel excited wearing this. This is the perfect holiday dress. beach cover up, loose fitting dress, light, airy, comfortable, stylish print, good price, fits me exquisitely. What's not to like about this one? There's no but coming, don't worry. I really like this. And I did notice that they had like coordinating things. I've got the shorts in the same print, or even just a plain black swimsuit. Wouldn't that look just absolutely lovely and elegant? It is a lovely elasticated here. I've just literally tucked down my bra straps. If it was a swimsuit, I really wouldn't be bothered. Got a little frill here. It's not tight, it's not loose, and it's just hanging really nicely on my shoulders. These little sleeves, got a little bit of a frill. Not covering the bingo wings, of course, but we can't have everything, can we? Sort of like a monochrome dual sort of palm tree fan sort of pattern in this black and off-white. Super stylish, and I love it. I've just had the fit of giggles, so excuse me if I'm still laughing. I pulled the shorts on. I thought, oh, I love them, I love them. And then I looked in the mirror. Now, you know how I am about pattern placement. Am I being super critical? Because they have tried their damnedest to match up this pattern going here. But the unfortunate thing is that that pattern match has joined in a wrong place, and it is quite a predominant colour there. I cannot wear these shorts. I would just be so self-conscious in them. To be honest, I probably would have sent them back anyway. They feel a little bit snug in this size 22, although they're gliding nicely over everything. And thankfully, they're not too baggy on the thighs either. I haven't got excess fabric here, just enough to merge my bottom into my thighs. No pockets at all. I think it might have benefited, but then sometimes pockets add bulk here, doesn't it? And at least that pattern placement there distracts from here. This elasticated band, I mean, I've got a little bit of stretch in there, but it's not that super, you know, that elastic that you feel that you're fighting against. It's just helping it to sit really nicely around the waist. So as a style, as a size, I think they're pretty nice. It's just unfortunate with that pattern matching there. Going on to the top, and I mentioned I'll keep it out in for a moment. So going on for the top, I ordered up because I don't like it if it's tight here. And unfortunately, I think it's quite a stretch back jersey. So it's not really doing that job of just sort of sitting. And because I've sized up, I feel it's sort of oversized here. And you can see it's sort of like pulling away from me on the back shoulders. What does the back look like? Is it sort of like a round scoop neck at the back too? It's just this bit. I just feel if anything is very clingy, it emphasises if I've got a sort of tight jersey fabric on. I mentioned that it's quite long line, and it certainly is. I'm having to delve in a long way to pull out that excess fabric. And there you can see how long it is. I couldn't wear it out with these shorts. It just looks a little bit silly, doesn't it? It's messing with my proportions here, and you're not seeing enough of the shorts to keep me in proportion there. So unfortunately, although quite a bargain at £5, this isn't for me, I'm afraid. This outfit will have to go back. At last, something I do like. This top is super. Comes down to a really nice length. It's not drowning me, and it's not super cropped, but I feel uncomfortable with my tummy showing. Big plus point there. The pattern is also shown off to its fabulousness. From a distance it's just blue and white. When you get up closer you notice the sort of pattern of the shells and sort of windmills and starfish. Really nice pattern. This elastication is not tight, but it's pulled in and it's just sitting nicely, just slightly off my shoulder. Could probably pull it down a little bit more, which would make the sleeves longer to totally hide the bingo wings. Yes, I can get away with it, and the elastication allows you to do that. So that's nice, isn't it? If you want to get that tan across the shoulders. I'm liking this top. I think it was quite a bargain. Was it £14? I think it is quite versatile. I've just got it on with a pair of sort of cropped 3/4. Well, they should be 3/4 or crops on somebody else. For me, they're sort of cropped trousers from Nutmeg. I think I would like to tie in a blue or maybe white. A pair of white linen trousers would look absolutely amazing with this top. So yes, really, really liking it. I'm thinking, oh, a frill would have been nice, but no, I think that would have distracted too much and I probably would have been complaining it's just too frilly. Just a nice, plain, simple top, letting the colour and the print do all the work. Yeah, like this one. I like it a lot. Well, Matalan, you didn't disappoint, but you didn't wow me either. One dress, possible keeper, the black and white monochrome sort of short dress, and this top. I think I'm going to keep this top. The others, oh my gosh, the shorts. My goodness me, will I ever get over the giggles that I had when I looked in the mirror trying those shorts on and saw where that pattern matching was and how unfortunate it was. Such a shame, such a shame. Maybe I should just stick to clear one pattern shorts in future to avoid any other mishaps like that. But I am super critical. Maybe you didn't even notice till I pointed it out. And that's what I say. Don't settle. Don't be super critical. My wardrobes are full of clothes that I wasn't super critical about. And do I wear them? No. Anything that adds to my wardrobe has to be wow. And unfortunately, the green dress, I just felt it was just too frumpy and just was not wow enough. I hope you have enjoyed watching me trying on these clothes. It's just for entertainment purposes. You watching me try on clothes. But please push that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. But most important of all, just come back and see me again. Goodbye for now.